Why should I give a damn?
What's up? You are now tuned in to Why Should I Give a Damn, the podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at WSIGAD_podcast. We in the building with another one. I am your host, Eric.
I am Tika G, the comedian. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's your boy Ryan King.
It's a young Major Payne.
And we back in the building. One of the most slept on movies, Colin, Major Payne. Shout out to
show my respect to Veterans Day weekend.
Yeah, it is Veterans. Shout out to the best.
Y'all.
Shout out Damon Wayans though. Yeah, one of the most underrated Wayans to me. Doesn't get enough praise, but shout out to him. But we got a lot to talk about. We got Tika in the building again. One thing I want to talk about out the gate. No, you're right. No, it wasn't again. This is our first time. My bad. This is our first time. You know what it is, though?
You know, they all look alike.
Yeah, no. No. But you know what it is, though? We was kicking it before the podcast. I told her, just like I told Angela when she came, Gemini the Savage, shout out to her. You know, a lot of times we kick it before the show and people feel like cousins and family already because we be so comfortable. So, like I said, she got that energy where it just felt like we already knew each other already. So, you know, it naturally made me say again. So, we comfortable. I love it when the guests come in and we get to get comfortable because that means you guys are going to get some good content because we ain't gonna hold back. We already comfortable about
you
it.
You don't get too comfortable because we don't need lawsuits. We still trying.
We don't. We don't
want to get the viral moment and we're getting me too.
Viral moment we get canceled.
This nigga kept feeding me shots and he's a big nigga, so I just kept taking them.
I felt so comfortable.
That you do gotta watch that shit because motherfuckers do play victim after they were in it and shit. So shout out to the victims out there.
Terry Crews.
Shout out to the victims.
Yeah, shout out Terry Crews. One thing I want to talk about out the gate. Let's talk about the gate. Those of you being a comedian, I feel like it's only right that we start off with a comedian intro. And first off, how do you feel about Leslie Jones as a comedian?
That's right.
I love Leslie Jones only because she's raw, she's authentic, and she's who she is, regardless of what anybody say or think of her. And she just come with something different. Like, she's not like the typical comedian. You know what I'm saying?
I love
like,
Leslie.
she's not that typical stereotyped comedian. She is definitely who she is. And then if you don't rock with it, you don't rock with it. But if you do, let's go.
Some know her as Big Les. Shout out to those who know Big Les. Was she on like Saturday Night Live? She doing big things. I love Big Les.
She was Big Les when she was in the nigga circuit. And then she realized I can't have white people call me Big Les.
Because it sounds like Big Les.
Well, I think part of it is she has manly features and some people thought it meant big lesbian.
Yeah,
so
that's what
she
it
had
was.
to change her name so people don't get it confused.
Is she a lesbian?
No.
I don't
she
know.
like white men.
She definitely gets dick.
She love white men. But I'll do. She one of them people that when she talk about dudes, kind of like Missy Elliott, you'd be like, I would have lost that bet basically. You know, I would have lost that.
But Missy have switched up the flow though. So
She switched up the flow, but even her prime, she used to talk about sucking dick and get her pussy. It was like I always thought she was a dyke even growing up. Yeah. But you know, I loved her music. But as you get older, it's like that's why she's my favorite rapper, really, female rapper period, because she just talk about smoking weed, hanging out with your friends and fucking. Yeah. But the whole time I'm thinking, put your thing down, flip in reverse. I'm like, is that on a dildo?
Is it on a dildo or what?
I don't know.
Has she come out yet?
That's crazy. I never questioned.
I think she'll pull a Queen Latifah like in about 10, because she's certified now, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think she'll probably come out like with 5.
Missy Elliott being I never even, that's a good little take, Colin. I never thought about that. You're right. I mean, I never really thought,
Finger waves.
I've got caught up in her content, so I just assumed she was a dick-sucking monster because of the things I heard on her songs. But now, Colin, I'm thinking about it. You're right. She could be a Debrat type bitch. I don't know.
Debrat type bitch.
I don't know.
Dej Loaf kind of suffered from that because Dej Loaf just didn't come out.
Yeah.
No,
so it was like the ambiguous stuff, and then she was kind of having fake relationships with Dirk, and people were like, if she would have just came out, I don't know if she's gay or like Cody Shane, like okay, you're gay. I think Dej Loaf could have been way bigger because she would have been like an LGBT icon. But I only bring her up because
LGBT.
I love Dej Loaf.
Come in, Colin.
I love Dej. I do love Dej Loaf.
When did the LD to?
I love Dave's love. I'm just saying. I'm like,
D stands for Dwight. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I think she just kind of floated on that line, and instead of just being not all them niggas took her flow. Now nobody wants to hear from her. But no, Missy was just in that boat. Like, are you?
I
really?
mean, nowadays the way this culture is set up now, if you gay, you might as well come out. Especially if you're doing big things. Coming out is only gonna level you up. I don't understand. You got to be an old school minded motherfucker to think that hiding your sexuality is helping your career. Nowadays, if you gay, embrace that shit. You gonna get more money. Shit, like look at. Like I said, we do podcasts and all stuff. Look at Jason Lee and shit. He gay as a bitch, one of the top podcasters. One of the you got Lil Nas X, who came out with Old Town Road, had all the kids singing it. Next thing you know, I got my kids watching boys twerking on each other in the fucking jail cell because they thought he was just a regular country kid.
Yeah.
Next video, he got boys twerking on it with glitter on their chest, twerking on each other in the bathroom. I gotta cover my boys' eyes and shit. And I'm like, stop looking. So nowadays, his numbers went up. So nowadays,
those
you
numbers
get,
came. He pulled a fast one.
Really?
I'm saying, well, it went up, but he did not really come out as gay at first. He kind of played it funny.
Yeah, he did.
Got a little bubbling. Then he did the smart thing, and like your girl Demi Lovato's a prime example. Like every time she fucks up, I'm a drug addict. I need help. I'm mentally ill. She said I'm not.
Said that she was like a like asexual.
She said she was non-binary, and I'm gonna tell you,
non-binary.
Like 5 or 6 months later, she was like, "That shit is too difficult to keep up with. I'm not non-binary."
God.
But I just tell my girl, I'm like, yeah, she's a little funny. No, she's doing. I'm like, every time something goes wrong with her, she comes out with an announcement, and I told her the next one, she's gay. And then it came out.
Yeah.
So you can use that LGBT and like we say mental health, we'll talk about later. Those are kind of code words that you can't really get challenged. Just like I go out in public and I see like these service dogs. Remember, it was service dogs. They had that paperwork, a vest. Now niggas got emotional support dogs. We probably talked about this.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in the
Emotional
bar, in the restaurants.
They call it emotional support dogs.
I'm at Walmart. It's just chicks with little poodles in
there.
there.
Emotional support.
Nah, but
to support you when you're emotional.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
sweet. But
Motherfuckers bringing them into restaurants and bars and shit. Y'all
it's
need
getting
to go
crazy.
home.
It's getting crazy, people.
Right.
Then they like certain white people. They kind of get mad when you like almost stepped on the person. Like, he thought I was gonna play with him. Oh my bad. Like he was looking like, oh, this nigga don't want to touch my dog. Like white people, that's like an attention seeker. I don't like. Can I be peeping them? Like you're just really bringing it to get hoes or oh, this is a beautiful dog. Can I pet? I don't like all that. Like keep it at home. You don't need it. If you need a dog to get some dinner, order takeout. Order Grubhub. Leave us the fuck alone.
if you need a dog to do anything, then you need to be somewhere in an institute. Whatever happened to the Straight Jacket Institute people? Like you motherfuckers. Now we just letting all the crazy people just walk along us like they're regular. Like I'm tired of these fake ass retarded motherfuckers. Shout out Chris Broussard. But I do want to say we got to bring it back to Leslie. We got to bring it back to Leslie Jones. Shout out Leslie Jones, one of my favorite female comedians. I remember I watched one of her stand-ups. I'm like, this woman is hilarious. Like she's one of my favorite female comedians. I'll say, let's stop. Let's not go too far.
How did you read?
Let's not go too far. But everybody knows Leslie is funny. And let's just be honest, that's the reason why. But going to what Connor just talking about, would you beat? Let's expound on that.
Sorry,
That's the reason why I don't like certain times when you get like these model looking comics. I don't want my comic looking like Christina Milian or Beyonce.
So you saying that you want your female comic to be fat and ugly?
Not necessarily fat and ugly. They don't got to be fat and ugly, but
She got to be decent at least.
decent. That's cool.
What is she a bad bitch though? Is she a
Most bad
comedian?
bitches
Is she
ain't funny.
Most bad bitches ain't funny. I'm sorry. Most bad bitches ain't funny. Like I said. And I'm not saying that.
most women
I'm not
funny.
saying all female comedians you got to be ugly. Like I said, Tika, you're not ugly.
No.
But at the same time, you don't give me the bad bitch energy though.
No.
What the hell?
No, I'm kind of like medium
that was
bitch.
a weird.
I ain't
they're
bad
not-
bitch. I'm medium
backhanded
bitch.
compliment.
No, because to me, bad bitches in a look almost. It's an energy. There's a lot of weak hoes that have the bad bitch energy. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But there's a lot of weak hoes who have the bad bitch energy. It's the mean girl energy. It's the, you think you bad, but a lot of time when their heads is too big and their whole personality is in their looks. That's what I guess I mean by it.
Okay.
90% of their personality is all what they look
Aesthetic.
like, aesthetic, right?
Okay.
Those
Gotcha.
type of women are not funny at all. But the women that had to go through a little bit of something, the women who got rejected and dumped a couple times, the women who had to go through the struggle, Those are funny. Just like look at the comedians on the male side. Most of them are fat niggas, dark skinned niggas who had to go through colorism and shit. Like you don't see a bunch of model looking niggas out here comedian like that.
That's crazy.
Like that's what I like about comedy is like you gotta have a raw and unfiltered.
I love comedy because ugly bitches can thrive.
Yeah,
That's
ugly
what you
people.
said.
Period.
Ugly
Like
bitches can thrive.
people who go through.
I know what you're saying.
People
You
who
just
go
sound
through
you
shit
sound
thrive.
crazy.
I know what he's trying to say, but just hearing it.
Look, sometimes the truth is uncomfortable, Ronnie. Like I said, but would you agree? Am I tripping, Tika, or am I?
No, you're not tripping because like you said, a lot of the stuff that people see now is aesthetic. So like even with social media, like you said before, like you see a person that look good, that's the first thing that catch your attention, right? Mm-hmm. But if that person has nothing interesting to fucking say or anything that keeps your attention there, once you're done looking at them, you're like, okay, whatever, like
Right.
I'm done. But once a person catches your attention with something that they done said or presented to you, then that's when you stay tuned in.
Exactly.
So it's a difference. Like you said, you ain't gonna see bad bitches doing jokes. Like, listen, I am a bad bitch sometimes. But when this wig come off, I'm like Harry Tubman. But listen,
Oh, that's a wig? I didn't even know that time.
It's different. I had different ones for different
Eric
occasions.
trying to cover
I felt fro-like today. But
I didn't
no,
know.
seriously.
I thought it was your real fro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. You fool. I'm fool. I got fooled. I got fooled. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like it's like you said, it's the aesthetic. So
Stuck in the basement, sitting in the tricycle, girl getting on my nerves.
But no, listen, I promise you, but even with the way I look, and I'm a decent looking person, I give you that. But I do have something good to say. I'm a relatable person. I talk about real things and real shit. So that's why people like me and watch me, because I just don't sit there and say nothing. I actually talk about day-to-day life and the things that women go through. Right. So it's real.
And like I said, when I say bad, I'm talking about like the 1 percentile niggas. Like you got certain people that come, like even women, right? Yeah. You got certain women that come by that even women looking like she is gorgeous.
Yes.
But the last thing on my mind, I would be thinking that she's funny. I know she's not funny. Like, I know she's not funny. You look too good to be funny. You haven't had enough struggle. You haven't had enough struggle. People watch how they talk to you because you're too pretty.
I got a question now because I drift off a little bit. So, should we start telling bad bitches like, yeah, you okay?
No, because like, you look good, but you're not funny, bitch.
Right. We're not like Ronnie. I don't want to dim nobody light, but at the same time,
some lights need to be dim.
There's a lane, but there's a lane for everybody, right?
It don't matter.
Sometimes they do like.
We just gotta stop telling bad bitches they can do everything. Like we got a lot of bad bitch rappers
See, they
now.
don't see like those type of women don't really do jokes. They do Instagram skits that aren't funny, but they usually bouncing, titties bouncing, ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Kalani Rogers chick who was like everybody on like Twitter was putting a million ha. At some point you're like, okay, she's not funny, but she's beautiful to look at. But she's a big influencer, so they're not gonna do. Most people, not even like the like I'm seeing Funny Marco's coming to like the improv. The male internet comedians are just. The internet skit people are just having to go to stand up because stand up is one of the few gatekeeping places, or comedy is one of the few gatekeeping places. Like, okay, you have to be in the grassroots to really make it. You have to do and be on stage. Right. Like only a few like straight to Instagram. You get like a little show on Netflix. That rarely works. Yeah. But everybody, even if you go for
you got to put the work in.
Lil Rel and all those people, like those are Chicago. They've been doing it forever. So I think like not Drewski. Like
if you consider yourself a comedian. Like, you got to be doing something. Like,
but that's why I respect the comedians, because by the time you see them on that mainstream stage, or by the time they do get the Netflix special, or by the time you do see them on like a TV, like that might be your first time seeing them, but they have a whole like I was just watching a Kevin Hart interview, right? And he was talking about the days where he had to do open mics every week. Like he said he had like a 10-year span of his life where open mic and just doing little shows every week. And I'm like, that's Kevin Hart, one of the biggest comedians we have today. So I'm like, what I appreciate about comedians is y'all have to really go through the rigors and the shit to get where y'all get. And by the time you're a household name or even a citywide name, y'all done put so much work in. Whereas in other places, like, you know, with rap and a lot of these actors and shit like that, a lot of these niggas just get one song, one TikTok dance that go viral, then they own.
Yeah.
One joke you can't get on with one joke.
You know, you can't. You can't.
Like,
you can't.
The comedians be good though, cause they grind more organic. So that 10 years is better than that one hit. You feel me? Like
Facts, and it's not even just about the grind. It's the experience. It's the journey. Like getting it out the mud. When I tell y'all, getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
Like open mics in the hood. On fucking Burla, on
That sounds.
Yes.
I agree. That sounds good.
Like-
but ideally, wouldn't you just want to step on a stage in front of 100,000 people and just kill? Like, do we really want to go through the grind, or do we have to go through the grind?
Because
nowadays, comedians kind of get pushed up like the ladder.
If you don't go through the grind and you can't handle the room with 20 people in it,
Exactly.
You got to go through the grind.
You got
Colin.
to. You
you're
got
not gonna be able to
to.
work a crowd.
But Colin,
with 10,000, this is not gonna correlate. It's not
Going back to what
Yeah.
Colin just said, as far as getting pushed up the ladder, you're right. If you're good, you're gonna get pushed up the ladder faster. But there's still a ladder though. So my thing is, I don't mind people going up the ladder fast, but there needs to be a ladder. A ladder comes with steps.
Yep.
It comes with levels. So that way, like even like some of our favorite comedians, their stand-ups that they've done in crowds that we'll never get to hear because it was so low key, so local, so in a hole in the wall somewhere. So there's Bernie Mac probably stand-ups, people that went there probably got to experience jokes they got to experience that were relevant to the times we'll never get to hear because we weren't there. So I feel like as a comic, it's very important to come up. Now you might come up fast, but you still got to go through the level. That's the reason why we always talk about why rap album sales aren't the same, and we'll kind of touch on that later when we talk about the joint albums. But we talk about how rap album sales and streams aren't the same. A lot of that is to do is so many people is putting out one good song and flying to the top, and then like 2 or 3 songs or one album later, we're realizing like, oh, you're really trash. You just had a song that went viral, or you had a dance that went viral. Whereas in comedy, it's very hard to do that because, like I just said, one joke don't do it. You might have a viral skit, you might have a viral that, but when it comes to stand-up, you got to be able to stand up in front of a bunch of people for 20 to 30 to 40, whatever minutes, and you have to be funny. So in comedy, it's very easy to get exposed. If you don't got it, we going to know right away you don't got it.
Facts.
So whereas in fucking music, you got engineers, you got writers, you got producers, you got so many training wheels that can help you stay balanced and make weak niggas look like they're elite. So I think the biggest thing is we got to start. I like you said, the come up, the grind. I love to appreciate that. That's the reason why I love on Why Should I Give a Damn how we have a lot of comedians and people and artists. When y'all come here, a lot of y'all are on the grind.
Yes.
On the come up. That's what I love about it. That way, when you get your Netflix special, I'm hoping you'll still come fuck with us, right? You know,
I most definitely will.
Come still
Of
fuck with
course,
us,
of
you know.
course.
You know,
That's the
we might have to do it at your crib then, because your crib gonna be a little bigger. You know, little marble floors. We talking into it existence. You know,
We're speaking to existence.
We
We manifested. We manifested.
We manifested.
We manifested.
We're gonna do the next podcast on her marble floors when she get that Netflix special. But we got to bring it back to somebody who probably already got the marble floors. Big Les.
Yeah.
Jesus, do we still talk?
I keep having to bring it back to Big Les, but because when we talk about comedy, there's so much shit to talk about. But I want to bring it to her Breakfast Club interview because she recently was on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about how a lot of dudes don't know pussy.
Facts.
He was like she can't understand how we love pussy so much. We talk about pussy so much, but we don't know. A lot of us don't know pussy health. A lot of men don't even know what a clitoris is. A lot of men don't know a lot of stuff. And he said she also touched on.
He said,
my bad.
She
Shout out
do-
Big
she
Les.
do look
Shout
like
out Big Les. Shout out Big Les. That was no shot. Oh, she also said that a lot of dudes don't understand dick health. A lot of these dudes is eating McDonald's, not drinking water, drinking soda, not drinking water, not being healthy. Dicks ain't working properly. So she said a lot of these women, they going with the guys, they getting with these guys and they can barely get fucked the way they want to get fucked because half of these niggas is limp dick Ricks. Limp dick Ricks.
So basically, she admitted to get some lip dick on a consistent basis, which is bad. But that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But as far as the pussy health, like, or not health, or the
Ronnie, do you know pussy or not? Let's get to the
yeah.
chase. Ronnie, do you know pussy?
Yeah. I know that motherfucker. Like
You know it or what? Cause she's saying niggas don't know pussy.
like a puzzle. I know that motherfucker.
Okay, Tika. Wait. Okay, Tika. You on the spot now.
Okay.
You on the spot now. Wait.
listen.
Before you
about to do a quick pop pussy.
hold on.
pop quiz?
Yeah, no, hold on. Before we do a pussy, before we do it,
what's the Uva?
hold on. Before we do a pussy pop quiz, I need to. What's your relationship status so I know what type of questions to
What
give
the
you.
I
hell?
am single.
So you okay? So I can give you the whole. Okay, so I can unlock the whole package.
Yes, you
I can unlock the whole package.
You can
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
You wildin'.
no, I gotta know because if you got a nigga might watch this and he might, we've had it before.
might
So I
be
gotta
on
be
the website
careful.
right
I gotta
go
be
ahead,
careful.
you good.
So you single, so I can unleash the dragon. Shout out Shout out Cisco.
Hey.
So
Freaky as a bitch.
come on.
The
Now.
producer in the back like that. Release the what?
I'm trying to make I'm trying this content.
Okay.
So I need to know when it comes to these niggas. Have you been dating recently? Are you single? Are you just having like? Are you in? No, hold on. Are you in your sexy red booty hole brown phase, or are you dating with the intent of looking for a nigga, looking for a partner?
Okay, I'm definitely not in the sexy booty hole brown, whatever she is phase. I'm definitely
fuck with
dating to find love in a partner.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
You know,
That's perfect
in
for the
the
question.
process of dating, you go through a couple of situations. So
So that's perfect. That's no, you're the perfect
Backsliding
candidate
on
for
a
this
dick.
conversation. So let's say out of 5 guys, right? Shout out to the burger place. So let's say out of 5 guys,
got you.
what would you say on average? Let's say your last 5 guys, if your body count is that high, I don't want to assume. But if you didn't, let's say your last 5 guys, out of the last 5 guys, how many of those guys which you have said gave you satisfactory penis?
Satisfactory?
Satisfactory, meaning that you once you were done, you left the situation like, okay, I'm good. 2. So
40%.
40%, right? So that means, based on her math, every 10 niggas, 4 niggas is gonna give you the. We'll say
grand
3 to
slam.
4.
We call
We'll
it the
say
grand
3 to
slam.
4. We'll say 3 to 4. So this is my thing when it comes to this, the Leslie shit. People don't know they shit, whatever. I think she right. I completely agree with Leslie. I think us niggas who know pussy, we kind of have this whole like Ronnie. I can't believe it. You talking shit, but Ronnie, you're not around no pussy getting niggas.
Look,
You're not around the niggas who don't know pussy, so you don't
My thing
know.
is, I know pussy. I get pussy. These niggas that don't, that's on them. I don't.
She's talking about health though. It seems like she wants to do like a quiz before
The
you fuck.
education, like we could do that too. I
But
know about
no,
pussy health.
but
Can
when-
I say this? I can see Big Les getting dull pussy. Come on, that's.
But no, right.
Come on now.
But what she was talking about,
Big
but
Les
what
might have that work though. You
She
never
might have
know.
work, but she
you
the
never
nick-
know.
First
When
off,
when
Big
you get
Les-
top from an ugly chick, you can let her rock. But when you got to look her in the face,
I was gonna say
Your
too,
shit can like a balloon, you
a
ain't
lot
got
of
enough
chicks
air.
don't know how to
Oh
give
my
head.
God.
Like a lot of chicks don't know how to get
she might have
head.
gummy worm. She might be on some gummy worms.
Like,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
my thing is though, what Big Les was talking about is a lot of dudes.
Listen, when Ruby Rose start talking like that, then we listen.
Yeah.
but Ruby
my
Rose, but
Drea start talking like now we're listening.
like-
Come on, Leslie.
you're
Jones.
right, but Big Les is right
And I
because
said,
a
Leslie
lot of
Jones
these
like white
niggas.
niggas.
And then, well, how you know she right? Because it ain't like we can't be the judge of getting dick because we don't do that. Like,
Because I don't know, but my thing is every chick you ask this question to is more likely going to give you the 40 to 30%. But here's the thing about it is
That's
us.
pretty high. Most girls ain't saying 40%.
That's
I'll
what
be
I'm saying. But I'm saying us niggas that's in
most
the
of
good
chicks
side.
that you fuck
Us
them
niggas
good,
that's on
they
the.
tell you the only one that fucked them like that.
I just know I
That
keep
be
a
they
life
shit.
jacket by my bed, a raft, an umbrella. So I don't know what y'all talk. Legs be shaking. I need a gurney. So
I need a
a
gurney.
wheelchair and crutches. So I don't know what y'all be talking about. I'm straight in my household. So
But that's the thing. Us niggas that are straight, Colin, we
a
don't
Bible.
understand those issues. It's like a nigga who know how to swim watching niggas drown.
Well,
It's like
can
we
I
don't
just
get
keep
it.
in? Well, why are women steady? Why y'all keep going back? The number is low. I didn't ever since I've been older. I'm in my 30s. I've been hearing bitches since
But
I've
Colin,
been. Wait. I've been listening to women since I was like 20. Going, I ain't never had an orgasm. I hear all this,
What?
but I'm saying, why are y'all steady going back to these guys? I'm
But
like,
Colin,
Oh, why they going back to the dudes that don't give them the good stuff?
I mean, you said 40%. That's 3
They
other
some-
guys. Are you
they
giving?
some hype.
you
but
just-
did you go back to
They
him?
just
Like, I didn't even
want
ask
your
you.
head.
Did you go back to him or were they one and dones?
Oh, I was one and done's.
That's what they're not going back to him, Colin. That's what I'm saying. They're
I was
they're
one and
one and dones. What I'm saying is
That's
these
why you gotta
niggas.
give them the grand slam on the intro, and then you
Don't-
know,
The grand slam on the
The only point I'm trying to make with this conversation with what Leslie was talking about is I agree with Leslie in this point. And just because it don't apply to us, it don't mean it's not true. Most niggas can't fuck, bro. And I think niggas need to understand most niggas can't fuck
And how you know this, bro?
because of what I'm hearing from women. And women are saying 3 out of 10, 2 out. It's only like it ain't just one. Almost everyone we brought on this podcast had the same kind of conversation when we talk about this, bro. They telling us 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Like the thing about niggas, I say this all the time. It's easy for us to bust a nut.
Yeah.
We gonna bust our. One thing we gonna do is bust our nut.
If I had to run a sex master class, I would tell the fellas, you gotta make sure she get hers.
Ronnie, see, this is why you can't talk. See,
They don't
Hold
make
on.
sure you get nothing.
right.
You might get a
like a
goodbye
mental thing.
and your Uber here, but that's about it.
But see, I
It depends how much. It depends how much money I spent and what she been doing the whole night.
I
If
don't
not, I
really
could just
believe the
get mine.
numbers because it's too many bum niggas out here.
Because you apply yourself to the numbers. That's why you don't believe the numbers, Ron. Just because you might make a bitch come, don't mean she's coming
That's the
every
thing,
time.
Wait, can I say that Ronnie's single, so right now bum niggas is fucking his shit up because now the reputation is going down.
No, they're not, Colin. Bum
No,
niggas. Bum niggas is
Numbers
raising his
ain't
shit
adding
up.
No,
if
but-
we talking 2 to 3. Out them 2 to 3, a couple of niggas is working. Gotta be.
No.
There's gotta be more. There's gotta.
But Colin-
for the bums. It ain't just one bum.
But I'm
Bum
just saying,
niggas
bro,
is helping you, Ronnie. You want to know
bum
why?
niggas, I'm saying niggas who can't. quote,
Niggas who
unquote,
can't
well.
fuck is helping Ronnie. You want to know why? Because if Ronnie can fuck like he's saying he can fuck, that means by the time he get to the bitch, she didn't fuck 3 or 4 non-fucking
Yeah, but
niggas.
her patience is low. Now you
But-
can get a cramp.
but her
you have
patience
a
is low.
heart
How you
attack.
could get a cramp,
look,
have a
You
heart
can have an
attack?
asthma attack and be like, oh, I'm done with this. Like, damn,
But
I
her
can't get
patience
no
is
redo.
low. But if she
I
had
think back in the
3,
day we got more redos. I feel like the redo shit is like bitches on
But-
Twitter. Dick is weak.
but Colin,
Dick is weak. I'm done. I'm like,
if
damn.
if I go to dinner,
Grand slam.
if I
It's
get
like
taken
basketball
out.
trials. You showing the coach what you could do. You getting all the moves. You going deep in the bag.
Here's the thing, though. If I get taken out to
bag.
dinner,
Not
right?
super deep, but deep in there.
But you
Like,
can't. But it
What
can't
in
be.
the-
It can't be for MATC basketball team.
No,
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying.
it's like
It
it's
gotta
like
be Duke.
yeah, like
Lord.
yeah.
If I get taken out to dinner 3 times to McDonald's, right? If that 4th date is at Applebee's, Applebee's is finna feel like a next level. You don't know what level people is on. That's all I'm saying. If women are at a low dick getting level and they're getting grade
more like-
C minus or below dick, that B minus nigga is finna feel like a porn star to her. And then an A nigga is finna feel like, oh, I want to marry this nigga. That's all I'm saying. So those of us who've been dicking down the proper way, we have a skewed view. That's all I'm saying. Our view is skewed because we're doing what we have to do. We're not getting the complaints. So our view is skewed. We thinking, oh, everybody. Because one thing about niggas is we don't look at like how women look at other women. We don't look at other niggas. We assume every nigga fucking like we fucking. We assume every nigga fucking like we. Oh, I'm getting pussy. My niggas getting pussy. Whole time, none of your niggas is getting pussy, bro.
Your niggas not getting the same
That's-
pussy.
That's crazy.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying.
I hope it,
To
for
tell
the nigga
you.
that's not getting pussy, just get some pussy. It's gonna feel a little better.
It's not that easy, Ron.
It's-
See, the liquid. Listen to this nigga. Just go get some pussy, bro. Like, listen to Ronnie. You sound like a spoiled brat right now, Ronnie. That's what you sound like.
Sound like a
It's
man.
not that easy.
It is. Take your debit card out. Get $100 out if that's what you
It's
practice
not that
something.
easy, bro. It's
Put
not pussy.
$100 out.
I mean,
I mean, I don't
if
know
you
what the
down,
price
if
or
you
what's the
down
price.
that bad, I mean, shit. I mean,
don't
that's
know.
extreme. But if you got to do that, I mean,
All
I
I'm
don't
saying-
want to hear no man my head. I can't get no
Yeah,
pussy.
that's crazy.
All I'm saying is
Oh
what
my
Big Les was
God.
saying is basically what all Big Les was trying to say is as niggas, we don't pay attention to the health aspect and the biological aspect, drunk, of when it comes to sex. Learning the body, learning the shit. A lot of us, we either got it or we don't. We kind of got a natural.
True.
We naturally are just able to do it, or we don't. We don't never study. So it's like a lot of us, we have a natural neck. We have a natural knack for making bitches come.
That was crazy.
Like a lot of us just we ain't been taught. We don't know. We just naturally, based on what God has given us, we can make a bitch come. And we just, and those of us that are in this bracket, we assume, oh, every nigga got this.
But Eric, that take time. You don't just do you're not hitting her off the
I
park.
mean,
No, it do
It
take
take work.
time,
You
like,
can't just you ain't just
gotta-
hitting
you gotta
home
get
runs.
some pussy to know how to hit some pussy.
You know
Like,
how long I
like-
thought I was the man when I was in like my early 20s, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not the man.
I'm
barely
not the
alive.
man.
But you had to grow. You had to grow out of that though. Some
I
niggas
had to
don't
put
grow
my
out of
work
that.
in. I'm saying you gotta put the work.
But some niggas is 30 and they still thinking like they're the man because
because they not really fucking bitches.
or they're
that's what
fucking
goes
2 or
back
3
down to.
little Down syndrome bitches and thinking
They
they're the
weren't
king
born
of the
with, they
king of
weren't
pussy.
born with natural neck, as you say.
natural naked. That was crazy.
So my
You can have
thing.
neck on women. There's a lot of thrusting when you know doing your thing.
So Tika, I'm gonna have to put you on the spot again. So
I'm listening.
what would be your advice to the niggas who you had to one and done because they didn't have the proper procedures, didn't put the proper training and the proper work in to do and get the proper results? What's your number one advice for these trash niggas that don't seem to be able to do what needs to be done to get the good results? What would be your number one advice? Like, do they have something in common? If you could give a broad advice to these niggas, what would it be?
My advice would be practice cunnilingus. Just practice it. Honestly, get you a peach, get you a motherfucking mango. I don't care what you get. At this point, just
Wow.
practice the shit.
So they're not eating pussy right, is what you're saying.
Get some roast beef to practice.
Roast beef.
We got to defer to the women. They're not eating the pussy right.
I'm just saying, like, in general, start learning something. Just don't go in there fucking blind. Like, y'all don't be knowing shit. And that's the problem.
Are they licking in the wrong location? Are they?
That's the thing what women gotta understand too about pussy. Like
They
pussy
are-
is
Hold on, Ronnie, because I don't want you to sound like you're one of them. Because once you interject, you sound like you're one of them right now. So let her finish.
About pussy, like, nah, my bad.
I mean,
Because I hear what she's saying.
I'm just saying, like, most men do not take the time to actually just learn a little bit before they try to be in the field. That's all I'm
Are these
saying.
adult men? They sound like grown men. Like when I find this is like when I
They
realized
just-
this is like when I found out like a lot of grown niggas can't read. You telling me grown niggas upper mid 20s, 30, they not
They don't know.
Wow.
They don't know, and they just be lost. They be.
Shout John B. They don't know.
I mean, they don't know. They don't know. Like, and then you got to sit there and direct them and tell them and like, you know
Tell
what
them.
I'm saying? Especially if the ones that don't really have sexual experience.
That's crazy.
And they just be kind of like, "What is this okay?" Like,
Fellas, if you got to get directed,
what the fuck? Like,
Directions
come on,
is
niggas, stick it
crazy.
in. What the fuck are you doing? Like, come on, shit. I'm trying to get my rocks off too. What the fuck?
You ain't getting your
Fuck
rocks off
off.
by that point.
So I mean, no, honestly, I just really feel like a lot of men do not really care to really learn about the sexual feminine anatomy to be that in tune.
I
with it.
agree.
That's what I'm saying.
And I realized, because I used to be one of these niggas, I feel like, and the only point I was trying to make is I feel, no, never. I feel like, you know, as you can see my wife with the confirmation on the outside. Okay.
I was 33 when I learned where to click.
But I just feel like as men, we underestimate the amount of niggas who don't know what they're doing. Because I think we just, I don't think it's because, I think it's a lot of it is we just don't put that much thought into another nigga's sex life like that.
But what should we do as men? And I want to ask the ladies this question. What do y'all want us to do about that? Like, talk
What you
with each
mean?
other, like, this how you supposed to eat the pussy, bro? Eat some pussy? Like, what do y'all want us to do?
Pussy eating
about,
classes and shit.
like,
It's up to the woman to tell you
like,
you're not doing it
what
right.
I was
Yeah,
finna-
and you know what? You got a very good point on that because a lot of women do not tell the men that they
I was-
suck.
I was just finna say that.
That's the
I was
problem.
just
Or
finna
maybe
say
they're
that.
sucking too much, not enough lick. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, but a guy, but if a guy think he did a good job, he gonna keep
It's
doing
all
it.
about communication, and every pussy is a little different. It look different, shape different.
Yeah.
Every woman
Smell
like
different,
It's the same
taste different.
concept, though.
They
It's like
like
it's like a soccer field. They
It
all
can
different
be,
heights and
but
weights,
some
but it's
women
the same.
like different shit than other women.
So I gotta shift it to the
gotta
guys.
communicate and see
But I'm
what
like Floyd
type of
Mayweather.
shit-
I
what
might
she
need a little
like.
tape, but the boxing is the boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really. It don't matter.
No,
I'm boxing. I'm
you
still
got-
gonna
The
get my
fundamental is it comes down to the fundamentals,
No,
you know.
got tricks, like you got tricks
Let's get
that's
back to
fundamental that's gonna
basics.
work. You got universal tricks, but you gotta still communicate to see what her little thing is.
Ronnie, but Ronnie, you
gotta
the
do the
single
little
guy.
spin
You the
back.
single guy.
Make them
I got to
boom.
defer to you now, Ronnie. You the single guy. Ronnie, what is a characteristic of the vagina that will cause your performance level to decline? Is there a smell? Is there a shape? Is there a feel? Is there a taste? Have you ever went down to do your thing and it's like, this ain't right. I'm not getting the right vibes.
no walls.
Yeah, like
A little bit of
because
half of
that
a
matter
wall.
too. Because
Like-
sometimes
Like
women,
a
if you ain't
credit
getting,
of a wall.
because
Like,
sometimes women, if you ain't getting the right
I
head,
seen a coochie that just was ugly. That you just look at it, you like, ooh,
Like it look like a fist.
It look like
It
chitlins?
look like it got in a car accident.
They be on
It got in the car
When I
accident.
scroll my Twitter timeline,
Like,
be
that
like, what?
motherfucker just.
He said it got in the car
That motherfucker
accident.
don't look like. I like a pretty.
Look like
coochie.
Squidward and
I don't
shit.
like no ugly. Like yeah, like if it's ugly looking, like
It's ugly looking.
whole, like real big.
what
out
you
the
gonna say?
gate,
Put your pants on, little mama. We done here. Like
He
what?
said, put your pants on, little
I'm
mama.
saying,
We
what are you
done
gonna
here.
say?
Your
Niggas
Uber is outside.
Niggas is gonna keep going.
Exactly.
Little tricks you gotta do to end the session quick, and then you might end up in the boat. Is one of the the
what's that
niggas
trick?
that can't fuck
Can you
good,
give
'cause
away
the-
any tricks? I don't want to put you out there. That's a good question.
I came. I didn't came in your hand, but you did. Little shit like that. You feel me?
Wait, Ronnie, you be fake coming? You
I
be
mean,
fake coming, Ronnie?
I don't.
Fake
I mean,
comment.
I have in the past.
I have.
Dude, this is my first time ever hearing of a man faking
I
an
have.
orgasm.
was
I ain't
thinking
never
too
did
much.
that before. Y'all got me on that
Like,
one.
wow.
You be a demon boy, you like I'ma just fuck, I'ma knock her down. Then you get to do it. You like, nah, I shouldn't do this. And you gotta get up out of there. You feel me? Like that's how I be.
Y'all be
When it
fake
smell like you
coming.
in the Atlantic Ocean and a high
Oh,
school
no,
boy
it-
gym locker.
And she stank.
It's like,
she stank. You could tell her that. Like, nah. Like, ooh.
Yeah,
He said, he said,
You smell that? Cause they be smelling that shit. Nah.
they do know.
No,
Oh,
you
said
are
women
absolutely
know?
correct.
Yeah, they know when they
As
coochie
women,
stink.
absolutely know because we the first one to smell it before anybody else
Damn,
does.
that's trifling.
That's facts.
They trying to give you something.
That's facts.
They trying to burn you.
Nah, I don't
you
need
feel me?
that.
He said they trying to burn you, nigga.
Yeah.
They trying to burn you.
Man,
I wish I could look at like 23-year-old me, just
So they
shaking
talk
my
about all
head,
this
looking
health
down like
shit.
the
That
Ghost of
these
Christmas
niggas-
Past, like you a
I'ma tell
dirty
ladies
fucking
something
nigga.
too about men
Take the
that y'all
snorkeling
don't
gear off,
know.
idiot.
A lot of men don't care about y'all getting y'all nut off. They just trying to come.
Facts.
They don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about.
and I think
That sounds
those-
like little boy shit though, honestly.
it is little boy
I'm telling
shit,
them
but
that's just what it is.
it is what it is, though. We can't help
Ronnie
it.
said
We
that's all
can't
you get
control
from
these
me,
niggas.
bitch.
It is
Well,
what it
I'm
is.
not one of them, but
What your boy Lil Frank said? You got my nut. I got my nut, so don't touch me. He was playing that shit all last week. I'm
You got your dog got my nuts, so don't
got
touch
fucked
me.
up.
Hey,
like, turn that
At the end of the day-
I am.
hey, he's not wrong. We both got what we came here for.
I'm
Hey,
dead, so don't touch me.
You ever been done and was like like a horror movie? Like I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I gotta get the fuck out of
What
here.
the fuck did I just do?
but you know who else been living in a horror movie, Colin? Keke Palmer. Let's talk about her.
Oh wow.
Let's talk about Keke Palmer, who this whole time, we've had a lot of conversation on Darius. We had conversation on Keke Palmer, going under Usher, and that was a whole conversation when Darius went and made that comment about, you're a mom. Why would you not be at the
Warning,
home?
he was sending her.
We know now. We didn't have this content back then, but a lot of women. The conversation I'm seeing online is now women is talking about. Oh, we knew he was a beater the whole time. We told y'all. We saw the clues from the beginning. We told y'all owe black women an apology.
Oh jeez.
Y'all be killing me with that. Soon as a bitch y'all like get beat, y'all owe black women an apology. No, we don't. We don't owe y'all shit. Okay, but. I hope Kiki's in a better place. I don't want to see nobody getting their ass beat at the end of the day. I don't think none of us want nobody
She should never
see
close
nobody.
that shit.
And I don't want to victim shame at all. Like I don't know what the dynamic was between them. I don't know what was going on between them. But I hope she's all right. And then most importantly, I do get a little more sensitive about these situations when kids are involved.
Yeah.
Because fuck the grown-ups.
Yeah.
I just hope that child that they made is able to be in a good situation, because at the end of the day, I get to the point where the grown motherfuckers gonna be grown motherfuckers. When you grown and you fucked up, I have a low tolerance, because I've realized most grown motherfuckers is not gonna change. But I hate it when two of the parents get into fucked up situations. So I just hope the kid is all right. So fuck.
I feel you.
But the question I have.
180 on me. I thought you said you was Team Darius. What happened?
No, I am Team
You
Darius,
in a
but
crescendo or something?
the reason why,
for a loop.
but I had to set it up for the Team Darius. You're right. Yeah, my take. But the reason why I'm Team Darius, is because I feel like, one, We saw the video. Did y'all see the video? Because apparently there was like
actually see it.
I
Did he hit
didn't
her in
see
the
it.
video?
I saw a screenshot. I didn't see
That's
the
like
video.
niggas we ain't see shit.
In the screenshot,
I'm
it
just
looked
not-
like
I'm
he.
not
We
really
not going
interested.
to look for domestic violence like that. That's the shit that y'all do. Like
before,
y'all go look like.
but before I had to take,
His
I
name
wanted to
is
try to see
Darius.
some proof.
That's a
I want to
nigga
see some
name.
proof,
Oh,
right?
you want to see some proof? Okay.
I saw a video. In the video, Darius had his hands like down there looking around her neck on the couch, like he was like grabbing her type shit.
He was
It
choking
was a
her?
screenshot. It looked like he was choking her, like on some Bart Simpson and Homer Simpson type shit. Like it looked. That's what it looked like. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't look good. Didn't look good. And the reason why I say this is because my question for the women is, I feel like if, let's say Darius was this big time, he was an abuser, right? Let's say Darius was the worst of the worst. Let's believe it. Let's believe everything she got to say. Because I do believe in let's believe women. So let's err on that
She
side.
got the
the camera,
proof.
yeah.
I mean,
Let's err on that side that he did everything. He's a terrible woman beating guy. Let's err on that, right? My question is, I don't understand why it seems like to me the ass beating guys always get the top tier girls. What is it in our maturation process, or what is it? And when we get to picking our people, and women get to picking their guys, but what is it about these ass beating niggas and drug dealer niggas and degenerate niggas that turn the women on so much? Tika, I have to defer to you again.
Oh my God, not me.
And I'm not look, and I'm not saying that this is you. I'm not saying you like these type of niggas, but you can give us the female perspective. Why do you think women always tend to fall for the futures, but then pretend like they like the Russell Wilsons?
Okay, I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I'm gonna be 100 completely transparent as a woman. A lot of women have this weird fantasy of a bad boy. Now, mind you, in our mind, the bad boy is just the fake thug. He think he doing something. He want to be macho man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he might talk to you a little crazy. Like, oh my God, he talks to me crazy. Okay. But no, seriously, some girls and women like the bad boy. And they don't realize how bad the boy really is. So when they get him and he's whooping your ass and taking your car keys and leaving you at somebody else's house and fucking your girlfriend, then that's when you realize, oh shit, this is not fun and funny like
He
I thought it
fucking your
was.
friend?
Fucking your friend.
That sounded personal.
Right. But if he's and this combines the Leslie Jones and this together.
Okay.
If he's dicking you down properly, are these women leaving these niggas, or are they dealing with the bullshit?
I will say this. If they are getting proper dick, and it is proper, and I mean proper, they gonna stay. They gonna stay for that little ass woman, because some women are just so stuck on the dick and addicted that they will stay because they really be on that. You know what I'm saying? So
You know why that is?
I mean,
You know when they say like niggas rapping like rent was due. Niggas be fucking like rent. Niggas about to be home. When you about to be homeless and need a place to stay for 3-4 days,
and it's about
That-
to
you
rain
gonna
tomorrow.
fuck, you
Listen.
gonna
In
fuck
college.
these ass
That-
like your life
that
depend on
pump has a purpose.
I think
That
these are like
pump
the
has a
struggling
purpose.
rappers,
Yeah.
all the Kanye's and Rakim and all
Yes.
that. You got one Big Sean, you got one freestyle. These niggas knocking out the park, and these bitches. You know, I watch Love After Lockup now. That's like my new little rant. It's
Oh
old, but I
my
watch
God,
it,
Love
and I'm like,
After
I see it, and I'm like, these bitches are in jail, and you're in love with a little. That's the best game. See, Eric, the thing is, these niggas is not knocking these women out the first week. They're master manipulators. When you're a predator, you're a bitch. So you're gonna prey on women, but you're not gonna prey on really strong women, even though strong women, powerful women get beat
Okay,
too.
okay, hold on.
But wait,
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
these niggas, they're not gonna beat you off the strength, so they manipulate you,
Yeah,
fall in
no,
love,
they not.
and
They
by
not.
that time they got you so deep in. See, some people think like by the first week you got slack. Like this is
Nah.
down the line, and women
Yeah.
be so shocked,
Yeah.
scared that they don't go nowhere. Like,
Yeah, I agree with that, Colin. And that's the only
Yeah,
reason why I asked her.
I couldn't agree with that sentiment, but from her standard and from a lot of women's standard, it don't match up. Like they complain about bum niggas, all this shit.
I don't really think she was getting her ass whooped like that. I think she want
she
custody
rich.
and use that. Cause
Oh,
he too
so you
light.
don't,
Well, that's
so you
another
don't
thing.
believe Kiki?
First off,
See,
Kiki's
nah.
from Harvey. This nigga is a little light skinned. I think Kiki probably was slapping him up. It was a mutual thing. I think this one time she already was wanting custody. She has the money, he doesn't. She has the leverage, he doesn't. And she's like, I want it. her mama came out. I think she just used that like I won't.
So you think possibly it was a one-time argument that went too far, and then
I think they probably get at it a lot. She probably be slapping him upside the head and dogging him so much. Like I don't think he just be beating the dog.
So your team Darius too is what I'm hearing.
No, I don't think Kiki Palmer's from Harvey, Illinois. I don't think she's just some slut who letting a light skinned nigga just beat her up. And
that's hard for me to believe. I don't believe Kiki just letting some light skinned nigga beat her. If he was a dark skinned nigga, it'd be different. Shout out to Willie Lynch, but
yeah, I think he did it, and I think he probably has done it. I just think because I remember they said she wanted custody. I just saw it on Twitter.
So she wants full custody, and that is a tactic that a lot of women use in custody battles. I mean, you can look it up. A lot of custody violence is abuse and all that. Like, that's the allegation.
But my thing is, and here's the thing where women kind of get over at. To me, fights aren't abuse. If both of us are fighting each other, that's not abuse to me. And a lot of the times, and this is the reason why I say that equality shit is bullshit. Because if a woman and a man get into a fight and it gets physical, it's gonna, in the eyes of the court, that looks like a man beat that woman, because more than likely the man gonna win because he's stronger. Now some of you little niggas, I'm not speaking for y'all, okay? Y'all, some of y'all are little niggas. Y'all dating big lads, so y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped. Y'all gonna get y'all ass. That's different. I'm talking about a lot of you niggas who date women that's like damn near only 15 pounds lighter than y'all is, or damn near way more than y'all. Some of y'all are getting whooped, or some of y'all actually have to box y'all because when it gets physical, and there's a preconceived notion that a man is always going to get the upper hand, but some of these niggas getting whooped.
I mean, the niggas getting whooped is slim to none, but a lot of times, like,
it's happening more than you think, Ronnie.
A lot of women know this though, so that's why they do this too. Like, if men get into these type of confrontations, it's gonna get physical. It's gonna be, mutual. But when women know this and they know that if a man retaliate with their ass or even hit them,
so is there ever an excuse for a man to get physical with a woman?
You gotta, what was the push muff slam? You gotta slam her shit. You gotta slam her on her shit. You feel me? Like,
I'm gonna ask this question. I saw that kind of like, I saw it a little while ago, but somebody basically went viral because they tweeted like, your woman doesn't love you, she fears you. And it was along the line of like, your woman has to have a little fear in you for a relationship to be successful. And it does seem asinine, it seems crazy, and he was very brash. Like, the guy tweets a lot of brash, crazy, crash shit. And I'm like, okay, he does have a point.
Was this Andrew Tate?
No, it was a black dude. No, it was a black dude. And because he talk a lot of crazy shit, but then when you break it down, it's like, well, you're a man. It sound bad when you.
She should respect you. Like, you talking about fear.
Tika, how do you feel about that? Tika,
that word is scary, but at the same time,
if she don't respect you, let her ass go.
Could you be with a man that you feared a little bit, but you knew he loved the fuck out of you?
You knew not to fuck with him,
but you just knew if I fuck with him, he gonna beat the fuck out of me. But he would never hit me.
If you were
unless I hit him.
That's kind of.
Would you be with a man that you would look like I could whoop his ass?
No.
Exactly. Then
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a good question, Ronnie.
If I could whoop your ass, then 9 times out of 10, the next motherfucker whoop your ass,
right.
and the next motherfucker. So I need.
And if we get robbed, both our ass whooped.
Exactly. So I need to have at least some type of fear in me from you, so that I know you will protect me. Like, I need to, what I'm saying? If I feel like I don't want to try you, I know the next motherfucker won't want to try you.
Yeah, that's how that is how they think. Okay.
I got kind of nervous. Y'all niggas made me seem creepy, and it seems like you agree.
It makes sense though.
That was a good answer.
Don't like these words.
Makes sense.
Because
fear,
they don't like
respect.
control. They don't like that type. They don't like that language. They hear them words. They get mad at you.
But one thing about women, when they choose, like she just said, they kind of take certain things and look at it like, okay, if he's like this here, then they kind of look at the bigger picture a lot of times. Mm-hmm. So basically what she's saying is, if I kind of feel like I wouldn't do something, she's taking that and applying it to the world and the spaces that y'all going to be in. He's like, okay, he a tough guy. So if I'm kind of iffy and I look at him this way, that means the world's going to look at him this way. We not going to get tried as much.
I don't know if that's how it works.
It don't work that way all the time.
That's how it works most of the
majority.
time.
Yeah.
But that's
I'm not saying it's 100% accurate.
That's where the confusion is. What she said earlier with the whole bad boy shit, like that's where that confusion come in at, because a lot of dudes they so macho, they so gangster.
Yeah.
And they associate that with protection and all that shit.
Exactly.
But I think that's why it comes how we raise our daughters.
Beat her ass if she get disrespectful type shit.
But that's why we got to show our daughters what real protection is and what real masculinity is. Because when you show your daughter what real protection and masculinity is, she knows it. But a woman that doesn't know no better, she's assuming that thug ass nigga with the pistol that's talking all that shit. Oh, he got a gun. He talking tough. I don't got to worry about nothing with
What you
him.
gonna tell your daughter when your husband say stop talking and she keep talking? What are you gonna tell her to do?
That's a different conversation.
I
That's
just
a
want to
different
know.
conversation.
I mean, hey.
That's a respect.
Wait,
That's a
when niggas
respect
say stop.
conversation.
That's a respect.
That's respect.
thing.
What I'm
That
talking
go
about
back
is
to
the
you gotta
situations.
respect them
Yeah,
type
what I'm
shit.
talking about is situations where women, and we talked about this with the last. We're talking about the women who are falling for the abusers or are falling for the niggas who may come across as one way. Then you realize, oh, I just wife. I'm Michael Myers' wife now. Like I'm dating Jason and shit. Like what we're trying to do is like the red flags are often early, but where women can avoid these niggas, that is. Stop assuming just because this nigga treats niggas a certain way that means you're protected, because a lot of times how they treat niggas is how they treat the women. They treat everybody that
like
way.
that.
Now, and another thing is watch how niggas treat their mama.
Woo!
Watch how niggas treat their mama.
Woo!
'Cause let me tell you, I don't trust nan nigga who disrespect their
they
mama.
mama.
That's
Baby.
that's one of the biggest red flags in the game right there.
Baby.
So you got to be careful. So
Eric, you've been giving the ladies a lot of game this episode. We gotta call this Lipstick Alley. It was a lot.
no, you know.
And then, no,
I'm in my Steve Harvey bag.
I'm
That's all.
saying you mad niggas not
I
fucking
mean,
right. You
no,
like,
I
damn,
mean-
this nigga
But
intense.
on the Kiki thing though, another thing, cause
This nigga ain't
cause
stroking
look though,
We gotta stone him.
Kiki a rich woman too, so we talking about dynamics with abuse, all that shit. Like
Yeah.
she rich, she could have been got him up out of there when the shit first happened. She chose not to, cause I don't, for whatever reasons, that's for her to, whatever. But
So let me say this, Ryder, before you finish. I gotta cut it. I'm sorry.
There's no excuse for it.
Kiki Palmer always been interested in regular ass desperate niggas. Shout out Jeremy. I gotta tell this story. Shout out to my nigga Jerm. My nigga Jerm in Chicago used to be friends with another nigga that Kiki Palmer dated. So this is one of those rare instances where I got a little inside knowledge on Kiki Palmer. But so my nigga Jerm, Kiki Palmer used to date another little light-skinned curly. She got a thing for the light-skinned little curly-haired niggas. That's her shit, right? So it's another nigga, I won't say his name, but it's another nigga she used to date that was just same thing as Derek, just a regular ass nobody. And Kiki Palmer loves to grab these little nobodies, date them. So my thing is, she has a history for dating. She's a builder. She's a Bob the Builder type bitch. She keep a Bob and she's trying to build him up.
Ladies, y'all gotta talk to each other about this bullshit that
Yeah.
y'all try to put off on men when y'all be mad because a bum got in that coochie. Talk to each other because y'all know what y'all be doing.
You can't build everybody up.
Bob the Builder, come on.
And my thing is, yeah, Kiki, and I get it, and I give you credit, Kiki, because you're trying to stay to your roots. You're trying to stay, but you shouldn't be dating regular we never heard of them niggas by now, unless they secure.
Rich niggas trying to dick her down.
Especially abusive niggas.
Fucking with no regular niggas.
Exactly. There's no reason why your filtration process should still be letting abusive niggas slip through the cracks.
At least fuck with a rapper or something. Damn.
Not necessarily a rapper, but
Oh man, a ball player.
I think you know what it is.
I Kardashian
I
can
think
get
there
a
are
player, she
regular,
can get somebody.
hardworking,
I mean, but
non-abusive
who's to
niggas.
say, like, honestly,
Well,
you
shit.
cannot believe everything on social media. Who's to say this is not just one big ass scheme for them to get likes or for attention?
Or like Colin
mean,
said,
she
to get
got a-
custody.
She did get a restraining order. She got to express express
This
restraining order.
real. This a whole dynamic issue, but it play out time and time again. You feel me?
Well, we're gonna shout out, man. Hopefully this shit gets situated. We'll see what happens with it.
Hopefully next time we talk Kiki Palmer, she has a good movie. Like this was disappointing. I'm a Kiki Palmer fan, so
The last she did had a key. What was that alien movie she did?
You tell me. Nope. It was called.
No.
was
Right.
good.
So she has been working and she's been doing
my
hosting.
Thing, my thing is her buzz was dry.
Yeah.
But
And,
all of a sudden, this Usher thing took her, and I'm like, I just don't like when even it's not.
I agree with you,
She's not
Colin.
on Zelia Banks level, but I kind of seen this before, where I'm like, you're going to be like a reality star.
Right.
soon.
I agree with you, Colin.
You're not even going to be known for your talent.
I
It's
like
kinda
Kiki
disappointing.
Palmer, and I'm hoping that you're right, Colin. I'm hoping that the next time we talk about her is because she killed a movie
Why would
or
she do
she's
that?
getting a award. I don't want to
at
keep
least 10
talking
million.
about Kiki Palmer because of her personal life issues. You know, I want to be able to talk about her because
Keke
she
Palmer's
killed the
hosted
role.
like 3 or 4 shows.
Right.
She do a lot of shit nobody really.
We don't, and we never talk about it.
I would see her on TV hosting a show before reality TV. She ain't reality. She ain't.
No,
she ain't down bad.
And last week, Colin, to go to with your point, I called Keke Palmer an icon, and you weren't the only one that scoffed at that. So
I got some DMs.
Yeah,
Yeah, disgusted by you.
well, I'm asking,
I forgot about the conversation. Niggas was in my DMs like, this nigga wildin'. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Look, make sure you made a comment. Like, when you DMing niggas, comment, okay? So I can go back at you. Don't be DMing on the low. Comment, nigga. Don't be scared.
Don't be
He said I'm ready to
DMing.
respond.
Right.
Hey.
Niggas be
So I can
DMing.
respond, nigga.
Niggas DMing and shit.
Oh my
But we got to go to the next conversation, though, man. Shout out Keke. Like I said, I wish her the best. I'm still a fan of her. Like, and I do agree with Colin. I hope the next time we talk to her is because she damn near got an Oscar for an award-winning role.
Or at least the OnlyFans or something like
something,
I'm telling
you know,
Oh
something
my
that got us
God.
going.
Shout out to Keke.
We got to talk about these joint albums, though, right? I want to spend a little time because recently with streaming, we've had a couple conversations about how hip hop sales aren't the same, rap sales aren't the same, and what I've noticed lately is a lot of our favorite rappers are giving us joint albums. Just recently, you had Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz just dropped, and
That
everything,
Yeah.
and everything I heard was elite.
Must be trash. I didn't even know it dropped.
I think a song and like a single,
They dropped 2 songs,
single
Pressure
drop.
and another song. But
okay.
both songs been cold, whatever. Then you got Meek Mill and Rick Ross drop, which I think that was just Meek Mill slowly turning into a crackhead, and Rick Ross don't want that on his name. So let me drop an album with this little nigga,
Slowly
get
turning
him
into
some
a
money.
crackhead.
But I ain't gonna, because Meek Mill don't look good. Like I said,
So
that
you said his name should be Weak Mill?
his name should be
Cause that nigga out there looking
Mediocre
his
Mill.
legs is looking thin. He need
Look.
to eat some more.
His name should be Bleak Mill because he's damn near the Memphis Bleak of Philly right now. Because I don't know who the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on with him? But Meek Mill and Rick Ross got the joint album. Then you got Drake did the 21 Savage album. Drake also did one with Future. It's a lot of joint albums happening right now. And a lot of that is because, and not just joint albums, but you got a lot of features. I feel like we getting the most features and artists with features. You rarely hear his hit songs without features now. Because with the streaming generation, artists realize if I generate this amount of people and you generate that amount of people, we put it together and our streams double and we both get paid. And a lot of it's all a streaming manipulation type of thing. So we're getting the more joint albums and features that we ever got. We're getting artists working together more than ever in today's game. So my question is, do you guys like the joint albums that we've been hearing so far? And if you could pick any 2 artists that you can get to drop another joint album, Colin, you reminded me of Bruno Mars and
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. They won awards off that album, right?
Yeah.
That was on like an EP, wasn't it?
That's a crazy.
Yeah.
So if you could get any, I'm gonna start it with that question. I'm gonna start it with Tika. We're gonna move it down. If you could get any 2 artists to do an album right now, any 2, who would it be?
I had to have SZA and Summer Walker.
Okay.
Ratchet asshole.
Only because I relate to the breakup songs. That's my thing. I like the breakup music. And I don't know, I just relate to it. I know they a little ratchet. I know they a little
So the name of their album.
I like their music.
So the name of their album is gonna be called Ratchet Heartbreak, right?
Ratchet Heartbreak is gonna be a big old booty with a heart broken on the back.
There we go. Ratchet Heartbreak. They could get off SZA, Summer Walker. I can see them having like a Ratchet Heartbreak song anthem because women would get behind them.
They would.
And I will say that they both can sing. They neither one of them are smucks vocally. They're not top notch vocalists, but neither one of them are smucks vocally. So
yeah.
I would like that to be an interesting combination, man.
SZA got a way better BBL though. Summer Walker,
Summer Walker's
Summer
BBL.
Walker's BBL. She like her wisdom tooth right now.
I don't know. Yeah, that's fucked.
But
I don't know
imagine them
what's
on an
going on,
album cover.
honestly.
Both BBLs just bumping on that bitch.
If I'm Summer Walker, I don't want my BBL anywhere near Scissors because it exposes how trash mine is. Because Summer Walker has BBL of the year.
Yeah.
Her shit is perfect.
Whoever did her BBL.
Wait, who you say? You just said Summer Walker.
My bad,
No,
Scissors.
SZA.
My bad. Never. I'll
Scissors.
retract that. I might have to edit that. I don't want no confusion.
You know, What's the G
Scissor hat.
Ari, G Herbo baby mama. They said
Ari.
they said the doctor did her BBL just got killed. Like nobody else could replicate that. So
Are you serious?
What?
I thought
it
she
was
said.
a,
I thought
no,
she
it
said
was
her
a joke,
ass
but I'm
was
just
real.
saying.
Ari
And
is
I'm
not
six,
real.
And I'm 6'9".
She's not
But
real.
I ain't gonna lie,
6'8".
Scissor and Ari have the best looking BBLs I've ever seen in my life.
Facts.
Them two.
I thought you said
Straight water beds.
She finna say
Facts.
Saucy Santana. That was in the group chat, right?
Disgusting. No, I don't know what kind of
Come
talking
on,
about. I don't even know who Saucy.
my
Saucy who? Who's
Eric said
that?
that shit fast. That's a nigga, bro. Damn.
Nah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit. It said edit it. Oh, you know. It said
Shout out
edit on
academics,
the
but
Oh
no.
my god.
It said edit.
Shout out academics, but no.
It just disappeared.
Team academics. So fuck that. But-
Ronnie, what's your your joint album?
the joint album. Okay,
Joint album.
this gonna be crazy, but y'all ain't gonna like me for this. Y'all might cancel me, but I gotta go with Kels and
knew you was gonna
Kanye.
I knew you was gonna say some
R.
R. Kelly
and
ass
Kanye
shit.
West?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
With
why-
Bill Cosby as the interlude, huh?
Chicago's, it'd be called Chicago's finest. You feel me?
He trying.
Nah,
With Darren
well, I
Sharper
get it,
and
but nah.
I get it, but no.
Yeah.
Should be crazy. Should be crazy.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Roddy. The album would be cold. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit with you, Roddy. The album would be flawless, but I can't support it.
I know,
But would I listen to it with nobody looking? Yeah, absolutely.
He gonna drive in the middle of the field somewhere. He gonna have it on volume 5.
Would I post that I listen
Speaker
to it?
and shit just.
Would I let anybody know I listen to it? No, but on the low,
God.
Who's
come
your-
on,
who's
Kels
your
and
two,
Kanye,
Colin?
come on.
Who's
now.
your two? Yo, Drake.
Drake and Petey Pablo.
What?
Drake and Petey
I
Pablo.
just think that would be.
Drake and Petey
I
Pablo.
think that fuck niggas heads up.
Petey Pablo
I
though.
think that fuck niggas heads up.
So he gonna do a North Carolina remix, but it'd be like a Toronto
Drake would
in
bring
it?
the best bars out of him.
Hell no, you funny as a bitch for
Oh
that,
my
bro.
I
god.
just think
She
it
a
was-
freak elite. That is
You
funny.
sleeping on PD bars? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That is hilarious.
That shit, bro. That shit, man.
Sir
Shout out.
Peter Pablo
You know what I'm
III.
gonna say? I'm a rep for the females, right? Because a lot of the niggas already did a lot of the joint albums, so I'm kind of tired of the nigga joint albums. But I would like to see a Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion joint album, right? Cardi Meg.
Cardi Meg.
Cardi Meg
they
would go
done
hard.
joints together though.
That's right. Because everybody who's done joint album, they've done joints together, so you know how it sounds. So when they drop the joint album, you're like, okay, I already heard y'all, so I'm with it already.
Yeah.
Do you think if they made a joint album and they told them that they couldn't say the word pussy at all, would it happen?
Yeah.
I
think
think
it
that's
would.
I
possible.
think they're gonna strike like the writer, like the.
They would go, but I think they could still make a good album. I think the album would be good.
Could Cardi still have Party right for her? Would that be a
Oh,
topic of
fuck
interest?
Party. Party's a.
He wrote her biggest hit.
so
You can't say fuck Party.
You said Party's a bitch.
He wrote her best shit. You can't say that.
I think no matter who's writing for who, I think if Meg and
Wait,
Cardi.
Meg got writers?
I don't know. I don't know. Look, for the record,
I don't think so.
for the record, I'm not gonna listen to Colin's trying to discredit the women. We're not listening to him. Like I said,
I like
I've done her.
Eric.
We're
I
not
love
listening.
This is crazy.
Colin, what Colin says is irrelevant. Once Meg and Cardi get on the track together, I don't give a fuck who writing shit, who doing shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. When they get in the studio and they get together and make a song, it's gonna have a certain energy that's gonna make people stream it, and that's it's all about the energy. All this writing and all this other shit. People only bring up writing when they don't like the artist. Nobody talk about Kanye, who had half of his shit written. Nobody bring that shit up because he's a nigga and niggas love to suck his dick. Okay? But when it comes to Cardi, who's actually allowed to suck dick, everybody want to talk about writers and shit. If you want to talk about writers, Colin, bring up all of the writers.
We're not homophobic and watch.
Bring up all. No. We talking about writers. So let's bring up all of the writers. Don't just bring up what with Cardi. Because you like to bring it up with the women, like a lot of these niggas.
Right, I won't joke on here anymore.
No, I'm just saying. No, because you're a Cardi Megan hater.
I'm actually,
You're a Cardi
You're
Megan
a Cardi Megan hater.
I want to leave this. I'm not a Cardi. I like Cardi.
Oh, now you like Cardi. Now you like Meg. Stop it. You're a hater.
No, you can. You haven't heard me hate on Cardi in a long time.
Not Cardi. You're right. No, wait. I take that back. You right. I apologize for the Cardi because you have been on the Cardi wave. But Meg, you're a Tory nigga, so you've been hating a little bit on Meg. And Meg actually writes her rhymes, bro.
I say she's not for me. I don't talk about Meg, but when she's dropped in the group chat and wants reviews on the album, it's not for me.
You're gonna get that, and that's why I told why I told my wife, like, stop listening to Colin's critique of Meg. He's a hater, and you keep trying to.
Why is it hate? I just don't, if you don't like somebody, that's not hate.
It's hate when you got irrelevant. You bring up irrelevant facts to try to discredit nigga bar work. Meg has bars.
Meg
has
bars.
Does Meg not? Ronnie, does Meg have bars?
Eastside crackhead.
Ronnie, does Meg have bars or not?
She got bars, yeah.
Does Meg have bars?
Meg got
Four
bars.
out of four. 3 out of the 4 say Meg has bars. So that means
Meg
if a
got
third
bars.
nigga, that automatically puts you in hater
Bars
territory.
are not for me. I can say that. He's not for me.
Okay, that's cool. As long as you lead it with Meg has bars, then I can accept the not for
I
me.
made a Cardi party joke and this nigga took my head off.
I'm saying because you need it. You need it.
Too, but I don't think
You
I wanna
need
make
it.
up.
No, what you gotta say, Ronnie? What you gotta say?
Well, my joke.
You hating too?
Nah, ain't no hating joke. This some real shit though, but this the truth. They both can make a song about cheating. Is all I had to say. Shit.
That's valid. That's valid.
That's
cheated
valid.
on.
That's valid. That's valid. That's
She
valid.
was cheating too. She was taking.
That's
niggas'
valid though.
That's valid.
Niggas hoes.
I'm never gonna hop on niggas if you say some valid shit. But the one thing you can't say about Megan Carter is they not talented. They got talent.
Facts.
That's all I be trying to say. Like,
Facts.
I don't like when it comes to a lot of the women, we try to ignore the talent and jump right towards the bullshit. But when it comes to half of these niggas is trash and we let it slide because they niggas. So that's the only reason why I go so hard for the women, because when it comes to hold on, Andrew Tate and fucking
Played out argument.
hold on, Andrew Tate and Andrew Tate assistant. Let me tell. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the women, niggas love to be on the high horse and we try to dictate every little thing. But we let a lot of shit with niggas slide.
No, we don't. We say these niggas trash, and y'all say we don't want to hear
Niggas
lyrical.
is selling 600
You want
albums.
niggas? I want to hear lyrical, spiritual shit. Okay, whatever. And then with the bitches,
Nobody said they want to hear lyrical spiritual shit, Ronnie.
Whatever. With the chicks, it's always about the pussy. I mean, I was listening to the Offset album. He got a cold song. He got a lot on there. On the second line, a bitch tomorrow, her pussy wet like butter.
Okay, Ronnie, let me cut you off out the gate because you're wrong.
My pussy wet like butter. Like, come on.
Anybody, but see, and this is the only reason why I challenge you in college, because y'all don't really listen.
Pussy?
Y'all don't really listen to female rappers. Y'all listen to singles. You don't.
I do listen to female
Because I'm listening.
rap.
Hold on, I'm listening to Ronnie, and he
do
talking
listen
about.
to female
And hold on.
But
Any
they
nigga,
not like
any
that.
nigga who really listen to the niggas know. Any nigga who really listens to these men must know. If you actually listen to the albums, they talk about a whole lot more.
There's more than
do.
Cardi.
They talk. Am I wrong, Tigger?
They do.
They
But
talk
the
about
women
way
don't.
more.
We do.
But
You
in the
actually listen to
singles,
songs.
pussy sells in the singles. So they're gonna talk about WAP.
What we listen to. I listen to Armani Caesar.
You first off, Colin, you listen to Azalea Banks. So your female rap take is irrelevant to me. You listen to Azalea Banks.
First person.
Stop it.
First off, I've been listening to her in like 8 years. The first person I said was Armani Caesar. I listen to all the time.
You listen to Azalea. You think Azalea Banks is elite. So everything you say about female rap is going from
I
one
never
year
said that.
out the other. Ronnie, I'm going back to you because he's worth. His take is irrelevant. Ronnie,
This nigga listen
You
to
talk-
two female. Now he.
I listen to plenty niggas. No. I listen to plenty niggas. I listen to all sorts of shit.
that.
You listen to Azalea Banks. So I don't want to hear. So Ronnie, I'm going to you. Ronnie, I'm going to
The thing
you.
is with the whole female rap thing, just like with the men rap, it's not a balance. Like it's one lane.
I agree. I agree.
And the women don't support the
That's
other
not true.
lane.
You dropped the Rhapsody song.
The women not listening to that.
That's not one lane. There's multiple lanes.
There's multiple lanes, but we know.
I said there's not one lane, and the lane that's promoted is one lane. The whole pussy.
So let me defer to Tika real quick. I gotta get. So Tika, do you listen to female rap?
Yes.
So would you say that there's a imbalance in the female rap, or would you say that we're supporting the wrong women and there's a lot of talented women out there? Like, which would you say? Is it too many women rapping like Sexy Red right now, or is it too many people supporting the Sexy Reds when we have the Tierra Wax and the other chicks out there that are actually spitting?
And the Rhapsody.
And
Listen.
We gotta stop using them.
I'm just
but they're not
though, like, to be
We've been using
real.
them for 8 years. There's other. That's
If
what I'm
Rhapsody
saying.
if Rhapsody came, did a show at the rave, none of these chicks will go to that shit.
Exactly.
But that's
not,
all.
right.
But that's because like they support
But if
the Sexy
Rhapsody start
Reds.
rapping about her pussy and start showing them titties,
She'll be number
and
one.
Start coming.
She'll be number one.
Sex
me no more.
sells. Sex sells.
And that goes back to the culture.
But
I don't.
women love that sex sell shit too, so they try to put it off on men like it's us that we created the space and we misogynist when women support the shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is
That's
we
fair.
we support a lot of this bullshit. So
They
a
love
lot
the
of
pussy
times
just
we
like
have
we do.
these gripes on the artists, and we talk about the women always talking about pussy, and even with niggas, the niggas always talking about drugs and killing all sort of shit. But we buy this shit, we stream that shit, and I guarantee you, if everybody stops buying all this pussy rap and all this other shit, you gonna start hearing a lot more less pussy bars. When it comes to their singles, they're trying to get money for the label. They're trying to get a lot of these, especially the women. A lot of them are on 360 deals. They're trying to re-up their investment, but then when you listen to the album, they be a completely different artist. Even like all of these artists. So that's the reason why I try to give a lot of these artists, especially the women, grace, because it's like I understand, and I understand it for men. Because if they don't talk about killing, if Dirk drops an album, I'm a Dirk fan. If Dirk drops an album and he not talking about getting a nigga murked the whole album, it's all positive, I'm not buying that shit.
But what was his biggest,
I'm not buying that
but
shit.
what was the biggest single of his last album?
The song with J. Cole.
Nobody even liked that album.
But it was
People
the
said
biggest. So, and I love that. I love that you brought that up, Kyle. I love that because it shows you that you don't have to. You can get to a point where you cross over to the point where the all my life type of joint can hit. And Dirk is an example of that. If he still gives you the little shit.
Do you know why that song hit though? And artists, they gotta realize this, and people gotta realize it. People want to hear music that feel like something, that means something.
Right.
Like that shit. Like that's a song that's gonna last
That's
for
it.
a while. If you come from the soul, people gonna fuck with it. If it's catchy, like you gotta blend the modern times with your soul and blend it all together. You can't just dip into one side because it's
That's all I'm saying.
True. It ain't gonna last forever type shit.
Sure.
And my thing is just like the niggas dip into the drill and ignorant drug shit to get their money. The women are gonna dip into the pussy rap to get their
and that's
money.
okay, but when the nigga don't like him, we gotta stop throwing the like. And that ain't about me, but the thing is, 'cause I had this conversation a lot. The whole consensus is, well, niggas been putting out bullshit, so women could put out bullshit.
No, that's not.
No, it is because realistically, niggas is done. This is the worst year of rap period. When niggas like,
And this the year that women led the rap. So
niggas
the
was
women
on my
been
ass
leading
on
the
Twitter
rap.
when I
Yeah,
said it
women
was
definitely
dead.
They've
doing
been
it
leading the
big
rap
right now.
And since women start leading the rap, these are the worst numbers.
But I'm just saying, and even Yachty just said it. So when people, when it's somebody
I'm
you
just
don't,
saying,
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Pause. Never. Because our numbers is valid.
Look at the business, though.
What?
Look at the business side of it. Since the women start leading the rap, this is the worst numbers we've had. So
I mean, that part is
Man,
true.
I ain't going with
part
that
is true,
shit.
but
I'm
that's
sorry.
true.
I disagree.
Here we go, Ronnie.
I
That's
disagree.
a fact. I
This
didn't
one-
make the numbers. Y'all be mad
Okay,
at me.
Ronnie Samuels,
Y'all be
you're
mad
done.
at me
You're
when I
done.
drop the
Like I
facts on
said,
shit. But I ain't make these numbers. You feel me? The numbers are here.
We gotta put the mic back. Like all I'm saying is the only time that I feel like motherfuckers gotta get caught out is I feel like sometimes the game period in general, fuck the male and female shit.
That's funny. We had a session where we called Chica a bald-headed roast for 40 minutes, and I was like, she can actually rap. Oh, she
But
can rap,
nobody got up here and said she couldn't rap though.
But my whole point is,
that situation had something to do when we talked about Chica. It had nothing to do with rap.
The point is, you never even heard her music.
I heard her music. I literally got up here and said Chica can rap. I have the ability to do two things at once. I can say that nigga's a fat, ugly bitch and still say that she can rap. She's a fat, ugly bitch that looks like Bernie Mac. But at the same time, she can rap her ass off. I'll give her that. The only reason why I gave her slander, I gave her slander because she was talking about kids. So to me, once you talk about kids, that I unleash my uncut rip roast for you. If you talk about kids, I'm unleashing everything on you. Fuck her. To me. But that's my thing. But for me to say she can't rap now, that I'm hating now because Chica can rap.
I never heard you say
My first time hearing Chica rap I didn't even know it was her. So it was perfect because my bias couldn't kick in because I didn't know it was her. It was what I was watching. I think it was Insecure. Episode of Insecure, and I heard this rap. I'm like, hey, this Chica. I'm like, oh, but now I already said it's cold, so now I can't hate because I didn't see her, I didn't know who it was. So I'm like, so I never could hate on her skills. But at the end of the day, her as a person, she talking that shit. I'm gonna talk about. And the only time I go in on niggas when it comes to female rap is I just feel like as a whole, we let so much shit on the nigga shit slide. and then when women do it, that's when we want to pull
I
our
don't
moral
think niggas
compass
is letting
out.
shit
I
slide.
agree.
Okay.
I agree with
Okay.
y'all gripes.
Okay.
I agree with the gripes.
Eric, we not letting.
But
what
let's
sense-
keep it.
in
Let's
what
keep it the
sense-
same.
We
in
are,
what
though.
sense, though. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell ladies, it's nothing interesting about y'all getting dick. It's nothing interesting.
Well, not to
about
us,
that.
to us,
that's
to
not
them,
interesting.
and
Like,
Ronnie, you're saying
no.
Ronnie,
Look though.
get Ronnie
No,
calling
no,
because he's
no.
fucking your point.
No,
out.
he got his point.
No, look at it like this. What's more inspiring? What's more inspiring? A man that work hard to get this money, not bitches all over him and throwing pussy at him, or a bitch that's throwing pussy at niggas because they got money? What's more interesting?
Either it's the
There's
same
lanes
level.
for both.
Nobody cares about either.
That's
Like
prostitute
I get what
rap.
you're saying, but there's lanes for both. I
There's
respect the lanes.
I don't think the
It's
average
not
listener cares about
inspiring.
it.
Women don't really like that shit. They don't aspire to be hoes.
All I'm saying, Ronnie, is bro, women got their degenerate shit, niggas got their degenerate shit.
And I guess
I
Ronnie's
don't-
saying
I don't-
the women don't got the good shit to balance it out.
What I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
is
degenerate
that,
shit
and that's
don't motivate them. It just tell them to be a
the
hoe.
the difference between the
motivating,
man.
motivating to be a hoe. That's
Right,
the
and the
motivation.
difference between men
I'd rather
degeneration
be
and
a
hip hop
gangster
and
than a
man
hoe.
is we have the J.
Gangster
Cole's,
son or hoe
we
daughter.
got the J. Cole's and the Kendricks, right, to balance it out. So that way, when our ignorant niggas drop, if men don't like the ignorant niggas, they have a J. Cole and a Kendrick and a Chance the Rapper and
Women
all these
got
other
that
niggas,
too.
but women don't have
Yes,
that.
They do got the
No, I'm
balance.
saying no. They have it, but they don't have. It's not being
They don't
supported.
fuck with it.
Now, whether that's their fault or us as a cultural fault, that's a whole different argument. But
It's
I just
women
feel like
because they the ones buying the shit. They was the ones buying gangster rap and all that shit back then. They the ones buying the shit.
all I'm saying is Ronnie
Women
Samuels,
do dictate the music.
They do.
they dictate music sales, but
They buying the shit. They
I just feel like when it comes to a lot of these
don't
women,
see niggas
bro,
in the club shaking their ass unless they part of LGBT. What you say, D?
LGBTD.
right, the D for Dwight. So.
Ronnie Crib on Tuesdays, 10 to all nigga twerk
He
contest.
got me
Oh
fucked up,
my
G.
god.
Yeah.
All I
What
ask
the
is,
flyer
bro,
say? Fattest ass, get that cash.
all I'm saying is we gotta have the same energy for everybody, bro. I don't like watered down nothing.
Yeah.
Oh
Put
my
a couple.
God.
I don't like watered down nothing. And as a whole, going back to what we was talking about with the joint albums, as a whole, the game is watered down. That's the reason why these niggas dropping all these joint
need a
albums
reset.
in the first place is because nobody's buying this shit because everything sounds the same, everything has the same content and whatnot. So that's the reason why joint albums is a thing. That's why I appreciate the Beyoncés. That's the reason why I appreciate the top level niggas who are giving us like the futures. I'm still listening to what was the name of his album? I don't even know the name of the album. I'll be listening every day. I never liked you.
His last one? Oh, I thought you meant the collab.
His last album. I still listen to Future. Future dropping an A1 album. Like these niggas who can drop albums that you listening to a year later.
But that's how albums supposed to come out. Like we didn't like albums traditionally weren't coming out every year unless you was like really trying to come up. Like once you was established, you dropping an album every 2 or 3 years or so. You feel me? You dropping a good album that lasted. The singles lasted. You had videos that lasted. You was a plan with the shit. There's no plan now with these releases. With none of this shit.
Well, when you go viral off a song, you don't have no artist development and A&R.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
not-
you get. That's why you see like Ice Spice first show, everybody can because you look retarded. It's like, or it's a few people like Pink Panther. It's like a few people like, oh, you shouldn't be on this stage. But it's 100,000 people. Your team want to get you right, but it kind of fuck you up. Coy Leroy
Whoever
has
Ice
some of that.
Spice team is, the Sexy Red need that team because Ice Spice is nominated for Grammy.
First off, Sexy Red Team is just fine because I've never heard of a rapper get more buzz. Sexy Red might be the most talked about rapper I've heard about in the last decade. I've never heard a rapper get more support than Sexy Red. Anybody. I'm talking about every outlet. The top male rappers in the game is co-signing her. Ice Spice didn't get this. Nicki Minaj didn't get this.
Facts.
Fucking Cardi didn't get this. I've never seen
We'll
more
see if she get these Grammys.
Sexy Red as far as the culture.
Them
We'll see
niggas
if she
cloud
get these
chasing.
Grammys.
You right, but as far as the culture, I've never seen the culture get behind a female rapper more hard than they have
Well,
for
niggas
Sexy
love
Red.
it. Niggas love degeneracy.
They
Because
do it.
that's
They
because
do
of the
it.
generation that's supporting her though.
Sparkers, they do it
Think
every
about it.
year. They do it every year. It's Sexy Red this year. It was Megan the year before. It was City. Well, it was Glorilla. Well, no, it was Glorilla.
yeah.
Megan. It was City Girls. Every year they got a new ratchet rapper. So Sexy Red, she pregnant. Next year's gonna be another one.
You think they got one in the lab right now?
Oh yeah,
pumping
for sure.
I ain't
Chicken
drinking one in
and
the lab right
steroids
now.
and shit.
Chicken and steroids.
Next year, summer is gonna be another
Chicken and
female
steroids.
ratchet rapper,
Yeah.
and Sexy Red gonna be an afterthought.
Tika, are you a Sexy Red fan?
No, absolutely
Oh,
fucking
that's
not.
Okay.
I'm
She don't got a
sorry.
real
Why?
fan
Why?
base.
What's wrong
This
with
is
it?
the thing. Sexy Red is for the Sexy Red generation, meaning that this generation is into the ratchet shit. This is not our generation. We are
Exactly.
older. Like, we don't really care too much for, you know what I'm saying? We listen to it, yeah, because we're around
What's
it.
our
It's
generation?
around.
There's plenty of chicks I know my age and older.
Why you trying to get her to tell her age? That's not.
No, what it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Try to do that on the
Because
side.
everybody always like to compare Little Kim, right?
She's in show business. She can't be telling.
Everybody always like to compare Little Kim to these new ratchet bitches, but what they never want to bring
Lil'
up
Kim
to the
had
fact
bars.
is Little Kim had bars, though.
Yeah, bars.
Like, Little Kim.
Lil' Kim is one of the rare lady rappers that the bars, the men and the women like.
Thank
that
you.
was
Yes.
hard, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like-
we had more back then because Foxy.
No, we had,
it was a
we
lot.
had
Foxy
Missy,
Brown,
Foxy,
Trina.
Kim.
Eve,
Well,
Eve had bars.
Eve had bars.
Eve, yeah.
Eve had bars.
Trina didn't
And
have
all I'm
bars,
saying
but
now, with the female rappers, what I've been saying, them female rappers, they rapped about they rapped about the pussy. If y'all rap about your pussy, just make it more elaborate. Your pussy wetter, wet ass, soakiest.
You want more
He
like
said-
you want more like R&B
He
peaches
said,
and
"Hey,
cream.
baby."
You want like the
Yeah,
innuendos
like give me a
and
metaphor about that pussy. Is that pussy
Right.
wet like the wood?
rain down on
You know what I
me
mean?
and shit like that.
Something
You
like
want that?
damn, like they just these bitches dumb.
Well, they
That's
know
what I'm
everybody's
up
attention
to.
span is the size of a
Yeah,
peanut, so
like-
you got to get it in.
And
You
that's
know,
why, and that's
Booty
why
Hole
music-
Brown made her
Yeah.
millions of dollars. Off that
and that's the only reason
But
why.
that song won't last forever though. Like that few seconds.
No.
That few seconds.
That might be my neck
go
and my
out.
back for the new generation. I'm scared. It
I
might-
think that will be.
might-
You're
it
right.
might-
You're right.
I'll
You're right.
give you that.
That
It
that was a
might
perfect
give
analogy.
you that.
That's the new age. My neck,
I
my
can see
back.
that going crazy
Yeah.
like
And that's the only reason why I went hard for
2020s night.
right.
give
And
you
that's
that.
the only reason why and that's the reason why I like because I fuck with Meg, but my gripe with her is I felt like she was starting to go too dependency on the Booty Hole Brown lyrics because she is a sexy woman. So when you look good, it's easy for you to
When
lean
Meg was coming up
on
in
that.
the Houston battle rap circuit, she was actually spitting.
But
So
she
when
did
got
look.
home-
Have you heard the latest Meg? She did what I wanted her to do. I didn't really like the video because it was like whatever. I know you got to do what you got to do for clicks for the video.
Meg battle rap.
But when it
Nobody
comes
wasn't
down,
trying to hear that shit.
yeah, I
Right.
ain't trying to hear that either. I'm sorry, but
It's like when Doja Cat was pop blocking. Like that's true hip
that's
hop.
it's hilarious. But
That don't get.
but she did.
But she was spitting.
Megan Thee Stallion's latest drop when she was coming out. This is what I want to hear. Talk about your life.
Yeah.
Talk
And
about
that's-
real shit. Because look,
Yeah.
no matter how many people might say it's corny, there's people that are going through that are going to relate.
Bad bitches
Fact.
get depressed too.
Exactly.
Yes.
They do be.
Yes.
They do be.
This motherfucker
Yes.
does
That's
not
why
be
I said at the top of the
serious.
show-
Yes.
That's why I said at the top of the show, maybe we should just start telling bad bitches, "Oh, yeah, all right, you okay?" Because they just
That's some
people,
Jedi
too.
mind trick.
We don't
shit.
want to hear. I don't want to
They
hear
bad,
about.
but they not. You know, they.
But what if they
regular.
really bad? You're not gonna give them that. You're not gonna give them the satisfaction.
No, but
Not no more.
I do. I want to hear
Nah,
about.
no more.
But when I got an artist that I feel like is talented, I want to
no
hear
Ronnie
about your
Wash.
ups and your downs. I want
hating on bad
I want
bitches.
you to be a human in your music. Be a
ain't that
human.
good.
A lot of times what these bad bitches do is they go so far in that bad bitch lane that they're not even relatable anymore. It's just like what niggas do. They go so far in that rich nigga lane. They're not relatable no more.
Yeah.
And that's what you can't do. You can't go so far down bad bitch boulevard to now it's like you're just a bitch
Like,
I don't
who
even
are
want to
you?
listen to. You got to talk about your struggles. You got to talk about your problems. Relate to the listener. And that's what I feel like some of these artists understand and some of them don't. And that's why a lot of these artists fall off. Because they get sucked. They get their titties and dick sucked so much that they feel like, oh, I'm going to just put out this same ass shit. And then
I
eventually
think we're
we get
getting
tired of it.
organic
Titty
fan
suck is
bases. Like
crazy.
even like I'm not a
Titty sus is
I'm not a fan, but you get somebody like Yeet or somebody like a Victoria Monet. Like she got like okay, she's
Yeah.
labeled, but she still has an organic fan base. I see Coco Jones all over the place. Like these are people
And
I'm
Coco
seeing.
Jones
I'm
so
in
fly.
Ubers. I see on the radio. I
like
see people
Coco
retweeting.
Jones?
I see dudes going to the show. So I'm like, I'm still seeing organic fan bases. We had Tim's. Like Tim's went viral, but her shit was popping. She was doing
Yeah.
it. So we still have organic stuff. I just think how music is, we're all in our own bubble, and we don't really see how people come up. And I kind of go back, like I'm around some younger people, my family. I'm looking like, oh, they're really listening to these people. Let me just tap in and see their life. So even then, I can't really hate on certain people. Like even with NBA YoungBoy, I saw when young kids 8 years ago was blasting shit and getting suspended from school and sneaking in guns. I'm like, oh, this kid he has an organic.
Right.
I mean, it was the little 38 baby shit had kids going crazy. I saw news reports on it. So when there's organic fan bases, but we're all a little older. We're not early 20s, so we're kind of far removed from what's really popping and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I be having to tell myself sometimes when I get into these debates is, once you get older, you kind of get into your own little pocket, right? Yes. We kind of get into our own little bubble. So a lot of how we feel about this music is really irrelevant because shit is going to happen the way it's going to happen. And once you get above that 30, you get into your 30s and all that other stuff, how we feel about music is irrelevant. These young people really run the show. And if they feel like certain shit is hot to them, it's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
And we can complain and we can talk however we want to, but they dictate the culture. Our time of dictating the culture is over with. Yeah. So we're at the age now where either we accept it or we don't. So we just got to take what we listen to and fuck what we don't. So and that's another reason why I appreciate people that actually got talent, because I recognize at my age at 34, my generation no longer has any control over what's hot.
We not tastemakers no more.
Nope, we not.
I be telling niggas on Twitter like, you sound like they be getting mad at me. I'm like, bro, you 35, young nigga, this nigga weak, this nigga trash. Like, you could go if you want to feel old, go watch an award show. Right. And see the celebrities, some names you be like, oh, look up. I'm like, oh, she on TikTok.
No,
that's
watch
Instagram star. I'm like,
Colin,
shit, that's a celebrity now.
That's a celebrity now.
Yeah, tell niggas to watch the award shows from the year they graduated. And that'll make you feel old.
Yeah. Oh, look at the fashion.
I graduated 07. Yeah. I graduated 07.
Yeah, Hardy shit.
I watched that 07 BET Awards. I'm like, what the fuck? Chingy? What the?
Remember when Ace Hood bezel fell off his watch? That was like the greatest.
Petey Pablo singing North Carolina?
We was fresh too. That's crazy.
Young Jock? What? Listen, if you want to feel old, go to the BET Awards, type in your high school year. Let me know if your opinion matters on hip hop now. Because if Young Jock popping up, hey,